Have you guys heard of that one? It's the newest one. Um, they just switched the red and the team sides. It's the same as the Infernal Shrines otherwise. We have team captain Killer Fairy for the High Inquisitors, and the team captain Darth Revan for Team Orange. Neither team has won any. This is the first of 3 games that these 2 teams could possibly play against each other in a best of 2 lineup. First band goes out. It is Vala. Now, I think it's probably true that Team Orange is at a bit of a disadvantage having just played 3 games. So I don't know. When I play Here's the Storm after 3 games, I start to feel a little bit of fatigue, especially if it's in a high pressure environment. So we will be hoping they can put their best foot forward and doing their best. They've been an amazing team so far to watch, and they put up an incredible fight against the last team, the Team Leoric Jenkins. So now they get to fight up against the High Inquisitors, and this is the High Inquisitors' first game of the tournament. The winner in this best of 3 match will move forward to the Red Robin semifinals, where they will have a chance to win. So even though the Team Orange lost their 2 to 3 matches, they are still potentially able to win the tournament. We get the second ban, Joanna, third ban, Tychus, fourth ban, Diablo. First pick, Hogger, widely considered to be one of the strongest bruisers in the game, picked by Pina Colada for the High Inquisitors. Now it is Team Orange. This is much easier now to call them Team Orange because Orange is red adjacent. So this might be a little easier for me than Team Blue being Team Orange. I'm grateful. We get Garrosh and Anduin. Both very strong picks.
I'm here to help. For the frozen throne.
Next pick for the High Inquisitors is Jaina and Anubarak. Jaina played by Killer Fairy, Anubarak by Striker Killa. Still left to pick Lexibo, Turtle Soup, and Shadow Sheila. Of course, we've seen 3 games from this team already, and the players still left to pick for High Inquisitors are Skin Maniac, and Souza. Skin Maniac usually plays healer, and Souza, I actually have no idea. We couldn't find him on Hero's profile, so we're not sure what he normally plays. My guess is we'll see a hero getting locked in here by Skin Maniac, and Souza will end up playing, based on this lineup, maybe a physical damage dealer, maybe another bruiser. It seems like in these tournaments it's pretty popular to pick a double bruiser or a double tank, but we'll see how they go. We get 2 more bans, Greymane and Rhaegar. I actually have yet to see a Greymane in this tournament, but plenty of Rhaegar plays. Interesting that they would ban Rhaegar with Anduin already on the board, but double healer does happen occasionally, and if you hate Rhaegar, you hate Rhaegar. We get a Cassia and a Ragnaros locking in. Ragnaros, of course, we've seen already from Team Orange here. Cassia, that's new blood. Excited to see what Cassia can do. There's the healer from Skin Maniac, Malfurion. First time we've seen him, and just like Baron said, he's pretty popular, so I guess I was wrong. That's cool. I like it. Malfurion's a fun healer. He's one of those healers that I wish I were better at. Because I think conceptually he's kind of a fun healer. Sort of it's like damage over time, but healing over time sort of game player. And then, of course, we have Sylvanas and Raynor coming in as the last pick for their Team Orange. And indeed, Souza did pick a physical damage DPS character. Game starts here in 8 seconds. Hope everybody's having a good day. It's always a good day when you can play your favorite game. HOTS is, again, one of my very favorite games, and, there's a lot of hope in the community that this game gets a little bit more love from the developers. I think recently in the news they showed that Microsoft just recently laid off a bunch of employees, which isn't necessarily an encouraging thing. That's sort of juxtaposed against all the recent patches, which is causing a lot of people to think, hey, maybe they're taking this game a little more seriously than they said they would. So there's a lot of hope in the community we might get some more development. Take away Ice Block from Nazeebo. That's all. That's it. That's all I want. And I want Deathwing to be stronger. Every time I queue up against a Deathwing, I just think, oh, I'm going to win. He's like the squishiest dragon. And I just think he deserves a little bit more respect. I think that the forefront dragon of the Nexus should be one of the strongest heroes in the game. Even if I'm fighting against him, if I lose to him, I don't mind. He's a dragon. I deserved it. I should play him. I don't play Deathwing. Alright, red team immediately going middle, whereas the High Inquisitors are going for the bottom cheese. Oh, you hate to see it. The worst nightmare of any team who respects the tradition of the early mid-lane brawl. But with the Sylvanas, it's definitely a good play, and you can't fault them for wanting to win. They managed to get most of that tower down. And before Team Orange managed to come in and pick up the pieces of that surprise. Is that a pause? Did I lose internet? And we are back, and it looks like stuff has happened. We have 2 missing forts here on the side of Team Orange, and the High Inquisitors seem to be holding their own here. We've got Team Orange, no deaths on either side, but perhaps a recent one. Let's take a look at the kill count. So it looks like a 6-4 game, so not a lot of kills, but a lot of good pushing on the part of the High Inquisitors. And a little bit of friendly all chat. Gotta love that you can do that in custom games, but in no other format in the game. Team Orange going in to take out this siege camp here. There's the Anduin ult, and Raynor gets pulled in. Now, we haven't looked at talents yet. I'm curious, did he take a Gambit talent? Looks like he did not, so he took Exterminator. Garrosh, also a little bit overextended. Anduin doing his best to keep him alive. There goes the Chastise. He's still not fully committing to the runaway. The Valkyrie gets the root on him and the pull, and he ends up skidding all the way over here. And as a testament to the life he lived, there's this small piece of weaponry that just slowly fades into nothingness. There goes the Sylvanas push again. Oh man, that's probably why they lost so many of their... Of course, this Sylvanas is incredibly good at keeping both of these towers taken. Of course, Ragnaros, Team Orange, he did this last game, and he's probably... Did he take Lava Wave? He did. So he has the potential to help this team come back from any siege-related issues that they might have encountered in the beginning of the game. Meanwhile, this Hogger from the High Inquisitor is able to push this mercenary camp all the way to the top, take out an additional fort. So now, they're looking at a pretty significant advantage, having taken out all 3 forts for the enemy team. But the Team Orange, they are nothing if not persistent, and they will do their best here. And they're actually not in a bad position to contest this map event. And if they manage to win, they may be able to look at a comeback, although Ragnaros covering lanes, so it looks like it's a 4v5 brewing here in the middle lane. Yep, looks like he's coming. Nope, I don't know. Looks like he might stay there. And if that's the case, that's totally fine as long as nobody starts the objective. There goes the mind control on the Garrosh. He's going to be able to get himself out. There's the Jaina ult, making him really, really cold. And, oh my gosh, so many ults going out, but Garrosh, his armor, not enough to keep him alive. And the same for Cassia. Cassia, of course, gets armor by moving. She has to keep moving, but when you sit in a puddle of CC, you can't move. You get that 30 armor that you normally have is reduced to 0, and you end up becoming a lot squishier than you might have otherwise be. Anduin and Ragnaros doing their best to keep him off this middle keep, while Hogger doing the little spinny game that we all know he likes to do, taking the map objective all on his own. The Sylvanas Black Arrows, man. And especially if you only have 2 people to defend it, there's really nothing you can do, because with Sylvanas locked to the tower, it's still a 3v2. Ragnaros doing his best to defend with that Anduin. Not a lot to heal, though, at the moment. They have to play super defensively. Hogger able to get it to 24 out of 40. He's not the fastest, but he's not particularly slow at it either. Looks like a team fight brewing over this bottom fort. They've got 2 catapults pressuring it, but Cassia almost takes it out. Raynor finishes it off, and it looks like, oh, they're chasing. Will they be able to kill the Anubrak? He's got his E. He can get out. Is it going to be enough? He's taking damage, and he goes down. That little, you know, the beetles weren't enough. The beetles were not enough. But Hogger's going to be able to get that last kill. He just needs one more. Is he leaving? Is he leaving? He's leaving it. He's leaving it. You know, I respect that. That's confidence. Why is he leaving? There's only one more left. I'm trying to think of a strategic reason why you would want to do that. Garrosh able to kill, excuse me, Hogger. Killing the Garrosh. Also killing the Cassia. Oh my gosh. This is like an IQ 200. If they... I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. Because if you kill a couple members of their team and then you finish it, which they're not, they're deliberately not finishing it, that much is obvious, then you can get a lot more pressure from the Punisher because there are fewer enemy heroes to challenge you. I don't know if that's the play, though, because they've already got a 2-hero lead. It seems to me that that would be a great time to take the objective. But I don't know. I don't know. They do manage to steal Team Orange's Bruiser camp. And they've also got a camp middle with 2 catapults. Looks like Raynor will have no problem taking that out. Of course, he's got the Exterminator build going, so he does 50% more damage to anything that isn't a hero. And that damage is increased to 125% while he's got his Inspire active. Punisher finally claimed by the High Inquisitors. I really don't know why they chose the moment that they did. Maybe if there's a better player than me who knows why, you could let me know. But at any rate, they got the Punisher. The Punisher comes in. Ragnaros tries to defend it with his thing. Jaina taking a lot of damage and managing to get out safely. Meanwhile, they kill Raynor from Team Orange, and Garrosh as well goes down. I think that this is game. High Inquisitors, I mean, you can't deny that their timing worked. I just don't know what it was about it that made it so dang effective. I feel like they probably could have done that earlier, but here we are. Here we are, totally working. Core taking damage at 10,000 health, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5. The Punisher momentarily getting distracted by the Ragnaros. It's exactly what you want to do, but they just don't have enough heroes to fight it, and it's GG. Round 1 of this lineup goes to the High Inquisitors. An excellent game, at least for the portion that we saw. And again, I am so sorry we had to step away for a bit. But congratulations to the High Inquisitors. They get a point. We'll be back shortly with the next round between these two players as they enter their second of their 2 of 3 matches.